and welcome to Terrier Mania, your #1 source of wrestling content here at SFC. I'm your host, the TTV Tribal Chief Tyler, and I'm joined by the Yeet Master himself, the one.
Yeet.
No Yeet. See, I got the shirt now. On this episode, we'll be giving you a review of SummerSlam 2024, which was held in Cleveland, Ohio on August 3rd. We'll be going through all 7 matches and giving our honest reviews on all of them. We're going to start off hot. We're going to talk about the first match, which is the blood feud, between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Now, Dewan, after witnessing this match, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. After Punk losing, do you think CM Punk loses any of his aura after this match? And also, where do you think this rivalry between all 3 of these men go?
Not gonna lie, CM Punk did lose Matt aura. Cause bro, he had Drew down for the count. Then he sees Seth with the bracelet.
You also gotta remember it's his first official televised match back.
True.
Because people don't really watch the house show and stuff like that, so you only see his first match back was the Rumble, which he lost, and then this match here, which he lost. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Do you think that softens the aura a little bit? Does his
not really, because
it's CM Punk. He can still go, but in you can only lose so many amount of times. You know what I mean? You gotta try to rack some wins underneath your belt. You know what I'm saying?
True, but he just need that bracelet and he's good until both start to crash out after.
That's true. In terms of what happens after this, I think something I want them to build to is a 3 stages of hell match between Punk and Drew.
Bro,
first match is
Punk is gonna die.
Is he? Punk was in ECW. He's a hardcore legend. He went to the UFC. He was in He had a fight with Jack Perry. He had Axe Jack Perry.
He got boomed.
Axe Jack Perry. Now, the next match we have is the Intercontinental Championship match between Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn. Now, of course, with Braun Breaker defeating Sami Zayn to finally become Intercontinental Champion. What was your thoughts on Sami's run, and what do you think is next for Braun Breaker?
Sami, I don't like you. I don't like your title reign. You had to go. And Braun Breaker, I'm happy you won that title, because Sammy Hogan had to go. He had to go.
I thought Sammy's title reign was kind of mediocre, maybe.
Definitely mediocre.
Because at a certain point, people just didn't. I feel like people never even wanted him as IC champion. He wasn't really the right guy to defeat Gunther at Mania.
Why was he facing Gunther in the first place?
It
should have just stayed in Canada.
It should have been either. You say you should have stayed in Canada?
Yeah.
I feel like it should have been somebody else, maybe Chad going after
Chad or Jey Uso.
Cause think about it, Chad with the IC belt with this new heel character that he has too. Yep. It would have been. It would have been
Perk Gable.
Exactly. Now, in terms of Braun Breaker's title run, I'm thinking he goes into a feud with Ilya Dragunov over the title, and I think hopefully, I personally want it to build to a 4-way feud: Braun, Chad, Jay, and Bo from the Wyatt Six. Uncle Howdy, yeah. That's what I wanted to build to, at least. I think that'll be pretty fire.
I can see that.
All right, so the next match we have for you is a match that ended in controversy. It's Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Title, with Liv Morgan defeating Rhea Ripley with help from Dominic Mysterio, who turned on Rhea Ripley during the match. Now, what was your reaction to Dominic's turn, and do you think Liv Morgan's title run will be great this time and not like the SmackDown title run?
I'm going to quote the great Michael Cole. Dominic Mysterio, you are a scumbag. Why would you do that? We know why, but you don't have to do her like that. And then Liv's title run, it is kind of better. Cause she's beating Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. So she's already doing better. Cause she only faced Ronda and Shayna in her last run.
Ronda, Shayna,
MMA fighters.
Yeah.
Compared to wrestlers.
It wasn't really that much people.
Nah.
But this is the only thing I'm gonna say to Dominic Mysterio. I'm your biggest hater. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you dress. I don't like you no more. I was on your side, but after SummerSlam, you're not like us. Now, in terms of Liv Morgan's title run, I think it'll be better than her SmackDown title run, only because I feel like she's evolved since then. Like when she was SmackDown Women's Champion, I feel like personally she wasn't ready at the time. She's ready now. I feel like she's really adopted this heel persona, and now with her and Dominic and possibly Finn, I feel like that could be like a good team to help build her up as a credible champion.
Rhea's first victims were her worst enemies.
Exactly, bro. Still don't like you, Dominic. Now, the next matchup we have for you is Cleveland's own Logan Paul defending his United States Championship against LA Knight. Yeah. With Logan Paul losing his title to LA Knight, what was your thoughts on Logan's title run? And also, what do you see next for both Logan Paul and LA Knight? Because remember, Logan Paul doesn't really wrestle that often. So what do you think he does after this? Does he wait for another big event that he comes back, or?
What's the next event?
Next event is Bash at, I think,
next big one?
Next big one? Survivor Series.
Oh, that's in November. Eesh.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, Logan, I wish we had that more during your title run. Cause like, you only defend that thing twice. From November.
He had a match with Cody, but it wasn't for his title though. It was for the Undisputed title.
True, but like, bro, he got the title in November, defended it in January, and then took a break. Not even a break. Both competed in April, WrestleMania. Title match. After that, no more title matches. Like, oh, Nick Aldis, do your job. Strip him of his title.
Nick Aldis is such
30 days?
Nick Aldis is such a bad GM.
30 days.
Let's be honest here. Let's put our cards on the table. Nick Aldis is a bad GM. Adam Pearce is a bad GM. Ava Raine is a better GM than both of them, and she's not even 25 yet.
Words, because she's related to The Rock.
Exactly.
Charisma, but they don't have.
No charisma. And Adam's bald. But our next match was a match between two Titans. It's a match between Gunther and Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. In this match, Gunther, of course, winning the World Heavyweight Championship due to interference from Finn Balor, as Finn Balor turned on Damian Priest during the match. Now, do you think Gunther's title reign will be greater than his IC title reign? And also, of course, the Judgment Day, of course, being, disbanded on this show. What was your favorite Judgment Day memory?
Rhea Ripley. That's my only answer. Rhea Ripley. And R-Truth.
Oh, R-Truth was good in the Judgment Day. That was very good. I actually have two favorite Judgment. In terms of Gunther, I think his title reign will be. I don't think it will be as great as his IC title reign because he held that for a long period of time, and the IC title was a title that wasn't really like as great as it was now. He helped build it up. The World Heavyweight title, I think he'll do good, but I don't think it'll be like as great as IC one. I have two favorite Judgment Day.
Who's he gonna lose to though? Like that's
to the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, because he can hold it for 2 years.
But do you want him to hold it for 2 years though?
Yes.
The world title for 2 years.
Well, Gunther competes year round, so it's gonna be a banger.
What about Jey Uso?
IC title. Oh.
You don't want Jey Uso to win the world title?
Bro.
He could be a good contender for the world title.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Jay, big fan. Love you, bro. Gunther is gonna chop your heart out.
He's a scary wrestler. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a scary wrestler. You couldn't pay me enough to get chopped by Gunther. I'm sorry.
Well, it depends.
The touch paper is lit. Get ready for the fireworks.
I'll take a chop for like.
But I say any amount you say, the hospital bill is gonna be even bigger than that.
Like $1 billion, I take a chop. Like,
hospital bill is gonna be $2 billion. But yeah, I'm not doing that. But my favorite Judgment, I have two favorite Judgment Day memories. The first one is Clash at the Castle, where Dominic turns on Ray and the Judgment Day is just standing there just laughing at him. But my second favorite one was from a couple of weeks ago when Liv Morgan was
helping Dom.
Was helping Dom.
Yeah,
And then the Judgment
JD.
Day walk in and Damian Priest is like, oh, wepa. And then Damian's like, oh, come on, Dominic. All you gotta do is just get rid of her. It's not that hard. And then out comes Carlito from the back.
That's
He
cool.
looks pretty hard to me. And I was like, nah,
bro.
Carlito, get back. Those are my two favorite Judgment Day memories. Honestly, I like the Judgment Day. It's shame to see them go. But the next match we have is one that's been building since 2015. It's Nia Jax versus Bayley for the women's title. Of course, Nia Jax beating Bayley to become the new women's champion with help from Tiffany Stratton, Miss Money in the Bank. Tiffy time all the time. My questions for you is, what was your thoughts on Bayley's title run, and do you see Tiffany Stratton as a future women's champion?
Bailey's title run. It was very subpar compared to her last one, which she was the longest women's champ. It's like, Bailey, you should have defended it against, not should have, but like, you needed more competition.
I just realized Bayley and Sammy kind of held the title for the same period of time.
Yep.
So did Damian. Whoa. So did Damian
Crazy.
Priest. But, okay, so who do you think title reign was worse, Bayley's or Sammy's?
Sammy.
You think Sammy's was worse?
Bailey. Even though I don't like Sammy, she had good matches, but like, Bailey. Because she only had like 2-3 matches.
Yeah, she had like 2 or 3 title defenses, really that much. Yeah, I thought Bayley's was kind of disappointing, especially compared to her last one, which she held it for like over 300 days. And she was a really dominant champion, and then right now they didn't
She
feel
had
the same.
Sasha Banks by her side.
Yeah.
That's the missing key.
It just wasn't the same. And I do see Tiffany Stratton as a future women's champion.
And the
Tiffy
next,
time is approaching. Get your watches, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffy time is approaching.
in the next year or two, she'll be a women's champion.
Exactly. Now, main event time. It's
Glasses are off
Bloodline
now.
Bloodline rules. As Cody Rhodes looks to finish his story again, as he faces for the 3rd time in a row, as he defends his undisputed WWE Championship against the quote-unquote tribal chief Solo Sikoa. And of course, it's a Bloodline rules match. Now, I'm just gonna say this off rip. Solo Sikoa is not my tribal chief. He never was my tribal chief. I'm sorry. Speaking of tribal chief,
The OTC came back.
OTC came back. Roman Reigns returning at the end of this match to give a Superman punch and a spear to Solo Sikoa, helping Cody Rhodes retain. Now, what were your thoughts on Roman Reigns' return, and also Jacob Fatu's alleged knee injury that happened at the show, and also where do you think Cody Rhodes goes after this?
Honestly, like, Roman's return, bro. I watched that like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 times. Bro, it was just magic, cinema right there. And then Jacob Fatu, bro, that's got to be an ankle. Because I kept replaying when he landed. He didn't land like bad.
But like, if that's a part of an angle, where does the angle go?
So
Like, how's that play into story?
So Roman's in the ring, right? Solo's talking, but like Jacob Fatu just in the corner, just looking, just grilling, and then Roman says like he has a new member in his bloodline, and then Jacob Fatu just goes right side with Roman.
So you
No
think
matter of
Jacob?
fact, he goes and slaps Solo.
You think Jacob's gonna turn on Solo and side with Roman? That could happen. I don't know. I thought it was building up to like a War Games thing with like
Well, I could see that also.
with Solo, the Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu versus Roman and friends. I don't know. Like maybe Roman,
Version of his bloodline.
Roman, Cody.
Roman's not teaming with Cody.
You don't think Roman's teaming with Cody?
Bro, Roman did that because he
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, see, I thought of that. I put y'all on the game just now. Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Did you see the way Roman was grilling Cody?
I didn't put y'all on to that, but sure. Watch, bro. Look, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Cody teamed up with Seth.
That was like 2 years ago, though.
That was last year.
I'm talking about their rivalry was 2 years ago.
Cody and Seth.
2022.
Grudges never end. You can put to the side. Think about it, bro. How long has freaking Roman and Seth been feuding?
10 years.
For 10 years. Rivalries never finish. Shoot, Triple H and The Rock, they still don't like each other. No matter how many interviews I watch, they don't like each
True.
other. But that was SummerSlam 2024. That was all 7 matches. After going through all the matches and the moments, what was your personal match of the night, and what would you rate the night overall?
So match of the night, gotta be Logan versus LA Knight. Like overall, say like 9.5 to a 10.
So 9.5 to a 10.
Mhm.
So my match of the night, I think it has to be. I'm gonna say it's probably Logan LA ring, like in ring rise. I think it's Logan and LA Knight. In terms of story, and like emotion in the match, I'm gonna have to say maybe I'm gonna have to put a leg out there for Cody and Solo.
Okay.
Just because like there's a lot of different moving pieces going out throughout the day. I also actually, as much as I despise it, Rhea and Liv, and also Damien and Gunther, because I want to know. I want to know what happens with the Judgment Day now.
We can't. We gotta wait till later tonight.
Exactly. Gotta wait till Raw airs. But I'm gonna go performance-wise. So I'm gonna say Logan Paul versus LA Knight. That was a really good match, and Logan's a really good wrestler.
Terrible champion.
Yeah, he's not really a good champion right now, but give him a couple years, I feel like he'll learn from this, and he'll be a better champion. But of course, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for watching Terrier Mania. He's been Dewan. I've been Tyler. The ones are out. Peace.